Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have yet another video to make on our favorite Kotaku urinalist, Alyssa Mercante, who on her public platform decided that she would publicly make a weird post about going after someone's wife and trying to make them feel a certain way about their husband. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, apparently Alyssa Mercante sent weird messages to the wife of the YouTuber SmashJT and now reaching a new low for gaming urinalists.
It's not even a great ass. It's a medium ass. It's not even that big.
It is a medium ass.
Now, obviously, you guys know, even though this article has a new low for gaming journos, let's be real, there is no such thing as a new low for gaming urinalists because there is no low for them. They will go as low as they have to, as low as they possibly can, and they'll do things that they themselves don't like done to them because they'll be the first ones to claim victim when it happens, and yet when they do it to others, suddenly they are stunning and brave and they're just trying to enact some sort of social change. So let's get into this article, guys, from Phantom Pulse. But of course, before we do, if you are new, look at that smile of happiness. If you are new here, just consider hitting that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it, and like the video to push us out into that YouTube algorithm. Now, you guys already know the history with Alyssa Mercante, okay? You guys, I don't need to rehash it or anything like that. There's plenty of videos out there for you guys to watch regarding her downfall as a Kotaku urinalist. You guys already know the entire story. This story in particular, though, is very interesting because she decided to go after this guy because he decided to just simply do one thing and one thing only, and that was retweet something. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, he retweeted a post from a YouTuber that has something out against Alyssa Mercante, admittingly so. When I watched the video that they're referencing and when I saw the tweets, obviously the guy seems like he has a hate boner for Alyssa. There's no doubting that. He also seems like he's trying to be an edgelord of some sorts. There's no doubting that either. But he is not doing anything illegal. He is not doing anything that would seemingly want to warrant Alyssa Mercante losing her mind against someone who simply retweeted it, right? I can understand if she wants to lose her mind against the person perpetuating it, that I can get. If she wants to lose her mind against the guy who is actively doing those videos, then I understand that you're more than welcome to have at it, have fun with it. But by you targeting SmashJT, by him just retweeting something and attaching Kotaku to it, it's just ridiculous when you know the full context. So let's get into this article, guys, from Phantom Pulse. But of course, before we do, if you are new here, just consider hitting that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it, and like the video to push us out into that YouTube algorithm. It says, no one's been more unhinged since the Sweet Baby Inc. drama erupted than Alyssa Mercante from Kotaku. From the moment she wrote an article gaslighting gamers on what was going on with DEI in gaming controversy, she's been on a rampage against those reporting accurately on the subject like Grums. Now she's going further against YouTuber and gaming commenter SmashJT. Now, obviously, you guys are aware that the big issue people have with Alyssa Mercante is anytime she writes something that has even a sliver of culture war attached to it, she's always going to write it from the leftist point of view. That's just what she's going to do. She's going to shill for the mainstream. She's going to shill for leftist identity politics. We already know she's not going to be down the middle. We damn sure she's not going to do anything on the other side. She's going to say it from the leftist point of view. Now, this is what a lot of people have an issue with because you can't claim to be an integral journalist. You can't claim to have any sort of integrity and then only report from one side. It says, ever since she was outed as a writer of an article defending Sweet Baby Inc. for their bad business practices in shaking down game companies to force progressive politics into games, Alyssa Mercante has been on a one-woman war against gamers on the internet. That's an understatement. It's very reminiscent of the cry-bully victim status that Zoe Quinn and Anita Sarkeesian used to develop grifting careers in gaming after Gamergate 2014. It's very similar. This woman is absolutely following the course of what people like Frost did, what people like Anita Sarkeesian did. Of course, it's just a playbook, right? They're going to do what they're going to do, and that's whatever. It says, after getting roundly chastised by the gaming community, Alyssa Mercante used her Kotaku resources to attack Grums, one of the lead reporters on what's actually happening in gaming. All one has to do is go to a myriad of recent Kotaku articles on Stellar Blade censorship or any other hot topic in gaming to see how their articles are used to attack Grums personally. But it doesn't stop there. Alyssa Mercante has shown to be unhinged in that she follows Grums on the internet across streams. What purpose does she have in watching all the content, yet hating him so much? Now, Shout out to Phantom Pulse for retweeting one of my older tweets regarding Alyssa Mercante and how we busted her stalking our streams after she said she wasn't going to watch it, She doesn't watch our content, blah, blah, blah. And yet she somehow knows everything we're doing. She somehow knows everything we talk about throughout the entire stream. She somehow is able to constantly screen cap our streams. Yeah, you don't watch us, but you really do. But nothing's been more unhinged than what's happening with SmashJT. The independent journalist has a great YouTube channel where he talks about the truth in video game controversies, and he's been leading the charge to end Kotaku with a petition to stop their fake news. Now, this is the one thing that I realize people are trying to do with this whole hashtag end Kotaku thing. They're trying to take it as a literal death threat, which is fucking ridiculous. You have to be retarded to think that this is a death threat against anybody at Kotaku. Hashtag end Kotaku literally just means end the company. Like, the company does no good for gaming. The company does no good for anyone other than the people who are shilling for identity politics, who are probably DEI hires like Alyssa. Yeah, that's who benefits from it. But other than that, gamers don't benefit from anything on Kotaku. If Kotaku were to disappear today, nobody would think about it tomorrow. It wouldn't be that kind of a thing. So I understand where he's coming from with the end Kotaku thing, but the people trying to spit it into a death threat, that's just stupid. It says Alyssa Mercante took this personally, ranting wildly about threats of execution on X, which is exactly my point. If you're going to look at end Kotaku and think that someone's trying to say to end your life, you are a perpetual victim. You have to be literally retarded to think that. Which SmashJT never made. In a video on this topic, SmashJT pointed out that end Kotaku is about stopping fake news and reiterated for the low IQ out there that Kotaku is not a person. It's amazing that you have to reiterate that in today's world because people are that stupid. This didn't stop Alyssa Mercante from harassing SmashJT's wife. She posted and bragged about the subject on X. Anyway, I found your wife's Facebook and asked what she thinks about the husband of her children harassing women online and laughing when they share that someone they're supporting has been threatening to kill them for weeks. Now, again, ladies and gentlemen, this person, the wife of SmashJT, didn't have anything to do with this, okay? Literally zero. The fact that Alyssa Mercante went out and reached out to this woman just goes to show how unhinged she is. Again, I can understand at the very bare minimum if Alyssa Mercante wanted to go after perhaps someone in the family of the person that's actually targeting her in those videos and playing that VR game and whatnot. I can understand that. It would still be stupid because you're taking something in a video game and trying to counteract it with something in real life, which has a lot more consequences, but still, I can at least somewhat understand that. But you're going after SmashJT's wife, who has nothing to fucking do with any of this drama, and you're trying to be an internet Karen by messaging her, like, look what your husband's doing. How do you feel about that? This is why when people like this want to reach out to family members, those family members need to learn to just laugh in the fucking face of these losers that reach out to family members at some sort of gotcha moment, when at the end of the day, most likely you're going to get laughed off the face of the internet. You're not going to be as successful as you thought you were going to be trying to ruin his life. It says Alyssa Mercante has not shown actual evidence that anyone's threatening to kill her, not that it would justify her harassing SmashJT anyway, since bizarrely, this is in regards to someone else's alleged post. That's my exact point. That's my exact point. Like, all of this has to do with that other YouTuber's post, and yet you're targeting SmashJT for what someone else is doing, all because he quote tweeted a thumbnail that YouTuber put out there that had to do with Kotaku and just happened to have you in the thumbnail, and he hashtagged it with end Kotaku. That's such the bare minimum reaction. I just don't get it. Like, you clearly are so unhinged that you can't even direct the proper energy to the right proper person. You just want to just friendly fire everybody. You want to shoot everybody. It's ridiculous, right? Like, you have to focus on the person that's targeting you with that video game. If that's your problem and the video game is your issue, you need to focus on that person. Why you're going after SmashJT is beyond me, and all that's going to do is create more hatred coming your way, which you already have plenty of by your own actions that you did on your public platform. He also uploaded a video on the topic expressing his shock at what's going on. Despite this, Alyssa Mercante still seems to be doubling down by making posts trying to excuse her behavior rather than apologize. Now, of course, ladies and gentlemen, do you really think, seriously, think about this. You really think Alyssa Mercante is capable of realizing when she's wrong or apologizing? Come the fuck on, man. Look at that. Look at that smile. That's a smile of someone who has never admitted they were wrong in their entire life. That's a smile of someone whose daddy has saved them from many different altercations. And now she's grown up so so oppressed that she now has to talk about it 24/7 on Twitter. It's ridiculous, man. The fact that she went after his wife is shitty behavior, and I would expect nothing less from a Kotaku urinalist. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy it. And if you did, consider leaving me a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video, comment, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Hypnotic out.